Shalom, shalom. Y'all the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out. Prophesied downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America, first off and foremost. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadosh. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of the millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. This is the brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with a quick lesson to the spirit of power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Today's lesson, as you can see in the title, we are spiritually Tobit, right? And I say that because when you read the book of Tobit, you know, Tobit always gave alms, right? Tobit always shared charity. He always fed people that were in need, so to speak. And on top of that, during the Assyrian captivity, you know, a lot of hell was being put on Jake. So, hey, if Tobit seen a dead body or something like that, you know, he would go out and bury it, all right? And I call us ourselves spiritual Tobit because that's exactly what we do when it comes to teaching this truth, right? Because when you think about a dead body, right, when Tobit buried it, he showed the act of covering the body, all right? And that goes as far as us seeing Jake in wickedness, all right? Jake is dead, all right? Like Revelations goes into, man. No one covered their dead bones, man. No one told us who the hell we were, all right? No one told us that we were the Israelites of the Bible, all right? And then when you go to Ezekiel 37, it talks about that valley of dry bones, man. And the valley is a low place, man. That's over here at Babylon the Great. The valley is shadow of death, right? But those bones are starting to get flesh, sinews, joints, things of that nature put upon them, man. All right, and that's how you cover the body. All right, you clothe the body with flesh. All right, and that's what we're doing for the Israelites that are still asleep and they're starting to wake up. All right, the bones are coming back together, the sinews, the flesh, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, the joints, all right, the veins, all right, tissues, things of that nature. All that is coming back, okay? And most importantly, the Lord is breathing that spirit of life, that wisdom, all right, onto these dry bones, man. So in turn, hey, that's what we're doing for, well, honestly, that's what's happening to the elect in so many words, man, all right? And that's what Tobit did. He covered the bodies, he fed the poor, and then, matter of fact, Yahweh Shai had a parable. Matter of fact, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. All right, kind of, I'm back. Yahweh Shai had the parable. The disciples asked, when was you in prison and we came to see you? When was you naked and we clothed you? When was you hungry and we gave you food to eat? When was you thirsty and we gave you something to drink? All right? Yahweh Shai said, when you have done the least unto them, which was his disciples, you have done it unto me. All right? So that's what we're doing spiritually out here in the highways and byways, right out here in YouTube world, all right, on the web, pushing the banner, pushing the standard of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? That breath of life is going back into the elect. Because all Israel ain't gonna wake up. Right? Hey, Romans go into that as Israel found that which he looking for. Only the elect obtain it, man. Which is this truth, the spirit of truth, the testimony of Yahweh Shai, right? Which is the spirit of prophecy, man. Okay? And not only do we give physical alms, you know, we give spiritual alms. All right? This spiritual epistle, this how you would say this electronic epistle, all right, that I'm doing right now, hey, this is part of the work. That's alms. A spiritual charity, if you will, man. That's the real charity of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's making that spiritual sacrifice to get up every morning and do these videos. Every Saturday, hit the lines. Go preach, will and deal in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the sacrifice, all right? And that's what Tobit did for his nation, man. All right? In fact, I believe there's a part in Tobit where I believe dinner was being prepared, and I believe he went out to see if it was somebody that damn, I forget how it go, because there was a lot of food there. So I guess I believe Tobit went to the highways and byways. I could be wrong, and he looked for more Israelites to come sit down and eat with him. That was a form of charity. And how much more now in the spiritual aspect that I'm speaking about, man? There's is that Proverbs, the 7th chapter? Wisdom have hewn, basically wisdom has prepared the table, furnished the table, the wine, all right, hewn the beast, all right. This wisdom is a great supper, all right, and we're looking for men like ourselves to come and sup and eat with us, man. And what are we eating? The body of Yahweh Shai. Hey, he is the wine. Is not wisdom and truth likened to wine? He's the honey, all right? Is not truth likened to honey? All right, he's the lamb, all right? Is lamb not a human beast? All right. What else? He's the bread. Hey, Bayaf Lacham, which is Bethlehem, house of bread. Okay, is he not the bread? All right. Oil, is he not the oil? Is not wisdom likened to oil? Water, is not wisdom likened to water? Matter of fact, the Lord said, "My wisdom should drop from heaven as the distilled dew of, basically the distilled dew of heaven." Okay. So this great supper of wisdom, all right. We're inviting men likewise, because listen, you don't invite everybody to your house, man. Now you try the spirit by the spirit, and if that motherfucker ain't worthy, you don't let him in your house, man. Because guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai doesn't let everybody in his house. That door that's spoke about in St. John, the 10th chapter, that's not open to everybody, man. All right. Matter of fact, there's a parable in the gospel where there was one guy at the wedding party and he didn't have a wedding garment on. They bound his ass up and tossed him out, man. So everybody's not invited to the wedding, man. Everybody's not invited to this great feast that we're having, man. All right, it's a VIP, very important persons. All right, which is the elect. Okay, but hey, putting on as the elect means what? You have to go out there and do the work. You got to go out there and show charity and things of that nature, not only physically but spiritually. And although I'm talking about the spiritual aspect of things, eventually all things are spiritual, man. Whether you're giving alms, money-wise, showing charity money-wise, or doing it spiritually. Or, hey, I'm just helping somebody out. Hey, there's a woman that woman that walk past the elders camp almost every Saturday, and they take care of that lady. Like that's probably the highlight of her week, is running into the prophets, man. All right, because that's what the prophets do. All right, and so when you read the book of Tobit, take that into mind, man. Tobit had so much zeal and love for his nation that he did these things because the Lord put it in his spirit. Just as the Lord put it in our spirit to come out here and do the things for the elect. Matter of fact, Paul said that I endure all things for the elect's sake. All right? Going out here to preach in the cold, all right? Or in the hot-ass sun, all right? Because, hey, sometimes this work can be laborious. Hey, we ain't going to hate it. We're going to continue to do it, man. All right? Because not only is it for ourselves, but it's for the body. And what does it say? The body edifieth itself, man. So when we go out there to water, when we go out there to feed, in turns, we're being watered. We're being fed. Him that watereth also watereth himself. Okay? So, hey, that's the spiritual aspect of it all, man. All right? We're clothing other Israelites with the same doctrine that was clothed upon us, right? By the laying of the hands of the presbytery. And let me say that because, hey, what's that? Is that Acts 8? It says, how can I, unless some man guide me? All right, you have to be, hey, Paul said, be ye followers of me, for I am a follower of Hamashiach. All right? So guess what? You have certain men set in the spirit to lead you and guide you and feed you, right, the right way. And in turns, we do that to other brothers. We do the same thing that we were taught that the elders have done unto us. We do it unto others because hey, it's good. It's part of the gospel. All right. As a matter of fact, Yahushua said they should know that you're my servants just by the love that you show one another. And great love is shown, man. And hey, once again, I'm keep on going back to Tobit. Tobit showed great love to his people, man. Right? And listen, I'm not telling you gotta listen. The mass majority of these Israelites out here are fucking assholes. They wicked. They're 2/3. They're marked to die. All right. But I just use Tobit as an example of what he did for his nation. All right. Just like, hey, the greatest sacrifice of all. Look what Yahushua did for his nation. All right. Moses, David. All right. John, Peter, the 12. All right. The apostles. All right. The prophets of old. All right. They all made sacrifices, man. They all showed charity. They all show love. All right. And it's the same things we're doing now, even until this day. Nothing has changed, man. Nothing has changed at all, man. So, hey, we say, hey, the water T. How about Shem Yahushai for clothing us with this truth, and therefore we can clothe others. Because seeing somebody naked is a shameful thing. And the spiritual part about being naked, that means you're in your sins, man. Right? It talks about that in Genesis, about Adam and Eve and their sins. Right? When it talked about the children dancing around the golden calf, they were naked. That don't mean they was butt-ass naked. They were in their sins. They were going off, man. So it's parabolic talk, man. A lot of these Israelites out here are naked. Right? And through the spirit, for the ones who are chosen to be clothed and wake up, they're clothed with the spirit of truth, man. All right? That immortal garment that they put on. All right? And through the spirit, hey, that's the greatest charity ever, man. Is to come out here and sacrifice, hey, make your body a living sacrifice, like Corinthians says. And the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Well, what else is there to do? There's nothing else. There's nothing else to do but to preach, man. Okay? Hey, like the scriptures say, how can I but prophesy, man? That's it. So with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. I'm going to say all praise, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the